Hi, welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special, it's Katsu curry. The ingredients you need are 3 chicken breasts, 2 onion, 4 carrots, 1 ginger, garlic puree, curry powder, turmeric, coconut milk, brown rice, 1 lime, 1 tin of coconut milk, cornflour, ground black pepper, breadcrumbs, golden syrup, and you also need half a cucumber. First step to do is we're going to start making the katsu curry sauce. So you're going to prep your onions. First step, we're going to prep our onion. You first want to chop your ends off. I like to flatten it and chop down the middle. And then you're going to chop your other ends. And you want to peel 2 layers of the skin. You do the same with the other onion. And you just want to peel all the skin off. Once you have peeled and chopped your onion, you first want to chop them just down the middle. Because we don't want to chop them too small. Because what we're doing, we're making a curry sauce for our katsu chicken curry. So we just want to chop them into medium pieces. And then we're going to blitz it when we've got a nice curry sauce. So what you're doing is just putting all your pieces in a bowl. I'll show you again how you do that. So you just want to chop it down the middle. And turn it around and chop it into 3. Next step, you're going to prep your carrots. You first want to chop your ends off. And then you want to start peeling all the skin. Up and down. Keep moving it around. Always be careful on the sharp blade. So you just keep moving it around till you get all the skin off. Just keep turning it. Then with your first 2 carrots, after when you have peeled them, you're finally going to chop them. And they will go in your katsu curry sauce. And then with your other 2 carrots, once you have peeled them, you're just going to keep peeling them so you've got nice little ribbons. And then they will be for your presentation. Once you have peeled and chopped your ends off your carrot, you first want to chop them down the middle. And you just want to slice them into little pieces. Like that. So you just keep chopping them and always be careful with your fingers. Now we're going to add them with the onions. And you do your other carrot. And then we will set all these down in the frying pan first. Next step, you want to prep your ginger. You first want to chop it in half. Does you only want a small piece? And then do you want to finally dice it? But don't worry if you do it, not dice it too small, because when we have made the katsu sauce, the curry sauce, we obliterate it so it goes into a nice smooth texture. So you just want to finely slice it into little pieces. And you just want to just dice them. You can also peel it too, the skin, and then you can also grate it, but I'm just dicing it into little pieces like that. And now we're going to place it in with our onion and carrots, and you will do the rest of your ginger, and this will be your base for your katsu sauce. Next up, you're going to prep your chicken. So what you're going to do is you're just going to chop it into medium pieces. So I've just chopped it into about 5 medium pieces. Then you're going to place it in the back in the bowl. And then you get your other piece of chicken and keep doing your chicken. But what we're doing, we're going to coat them in flour and corn, breadcrumbs and cornflour. And then we're going to fry them. And then we will place them in our katsu sauce. If you're a vegetarian, you can use tofu, and you just do the same coating, but you get some wholemeal breadcrumbs. Now you want to get your corn flour and place some of it in the bowl. You want to put enough in so you can coat your chicken in. And you just want to add a tiny little drop of water into it. And with a fork you just want to give it a little stir, so it all coats in and it's not stuck. So what you're going to do in a minute is you're going to add in your chicken into this, and then put the breadcrumbs in. So what you've got here is you've got your corn flour mixed in with some water, and you're going to place all your chicken in. Give them a little bit of a coat. So it's going to be like a light coating. And then you're going to place them in the breadcrumbs so the breadcrumbs stick. And then in a minute we're going to fry them. And then once you have fried them till they go nice and brown, you will make your sauce. And then you're just going to place them on a plate and keep doing them. So next step, you want to open your tin of coconut milk. I'm using a tin opener. So you want to place it on top, tighten it, and then you just want to carefully open it. And then when you've opened it, it should have a sharp lid on the top. You should be careful you don't cut yourself. This will go in the curry sauce. Your katsu curry sauce. So what we got there is our coconut milk open. Next step, you're going to switch on your hob. And you want to set it to high. You're going to get a big frying pan. You're going to place it on the ring. And you're going to put a little bit of sunflower oil in. Now you want to place in your chicken into your hot pan. You don't want to overput loads in. But you just want to cook them so they go nice and brown. And just give them more of a flip. Now you're going to start making your katsu curry sauce. You want to fry your ginger, carrots and onions. And you want to give them a bit of a stir so they all get nice and soft and they go nice and brown and they bring out loads of flavour. So you're just going to coat these for 5 minutes. Stir these for 5 minutes so they go nice and brown. We put the hob back on to high after we fried our chicken. Our chicken is nicely sitting here, resting. We will add this back into our cat sauce when we have blitzed it. Now you want to add a teaspoon of curry powder. And you want to also add in a good pinch of turmeric. And you want to fry your spices in with your ginger, carrots and onions. So they start to get the flavour on them. Just for a minute or two. And don't worry if they all stick to the bottom. Your dry curry and your dry turmeric, because we're adding the water, garlic puree, the coconut milk, ground black pepper and the golden syrup, so all this stuff on the bottom will come off. So don't worry about any bits getting on the bottom. Just going to add in your water. You just added in 100 ml. Give it a little bit of a stir. You're going to add in a bit of golden syrup, just a squeeze. You want to give that a good stir in. Be able to smell all the flavours. Next you're going to add in your coconut milk. You want to give it a good stir. And then finally we add in some garlic puree and some ground black pepper. And then what we'll do is bring it to a boil. so it starts to thicken, and then you'll place your chicken back into your sauce to make our katsu sauce. So you just want to get all the way around the pan. And like I said, if you are a vegetarian, you can use tofu instead of chicken, or you can buy some corn chicken. Now you want to add a squirt of garlic puree in. And before you start stirring everything in, you just want to add in a bit of ground black pepper. And then you want to give it a good stir in all the way around the sides. Now you're going to blitz it to make a nice smooth curry sauce. So we're just going to blitz the ginger, onions and carrots. Use a hand blender. We'll get a little bit louder. So we're just going to start blitzing it. Just give it a nice little stir. This is going to be your katsu curry sauce. And then what you're going to do now is you're going to place all your chicken. Don't want to use any little breadcrumbs fall in. And then you're just going to give them a little bit of a coat. And then you're going to put this back on the heat just to warm back the chicken up. And then you're going to shred your carrots and cucumber, and they will go on the top of your presentation on top as a garnish. And a little bit of lime juice. Now you're going to start shredding your cucumber. So you just want to use a peeler and go up and down. Just keep turning it. You only want to get so far before you get to the seeds. And it's up to you how much cucumber you want to use. So you're going to get nice little pieces. Now you just want to finish off doing your carrot. And what you're doing is you're peeling it, making little pieces of shredded carrot. And you're putting it in the bowl with your cucumber. You want to hold it on an angle. And be careful with the sharp blade on your peeler. So what I've done is I've made my katsu curry. I put the chicken and the curry on my rice. And we put our shredded cucumber and carrots. And just for a little bit of presentation and garnish, you want to get a little handful. And you just want to sprinkle round. Just round the sides. And it's up to you, optional, to squeeze a little bit of lime juice on. I'm just going to put a little bit of lime juice on. I put my hand over the plate just in case any of the pips go in. And you're just giving it a little bit of a squeeze just to give it a little bit of flavour You move it all the way round. And this is how you make my Katsu chicken curry with shredded carrot and cucumber. Hope you like this recipe. Don't forget to hit the like button, share to all your friends, hit that subscribe button where you can see all my latest recipes, and thank you. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. More videos coming soon.